Today we're going to be trying some big batteries on the Vapor D5, and I've been saying for a while that I wanted to try bigger LiPos on here, and we finally got some in. So these ones here I got for the Chimera, and then once I bought them I'm like, hey, I'll try them on the Vapor D5. We have the dead cat frame on here. It looks like it can hold a lot of weight. The battery fits on here nice, so in theory it should work. They're not too much bigger, but they are bigger than the regular 6S batteries that I fly. So these are the ones here. These are 1480 R-line batteries. And then this here is that new battery. So it actually is quite a bit bigger when I'm looking at it side by side here. But hopefully it flies. Hopefully we get some good battery time out of it and the quad performs well. So let's get the first battery pack plugged in here, take it up and see what happens with it. The cable fits like perfect on there too. There's like no slack at all. The battery lead cable there, that's nice. I like that. All right, so it's flying. I can carry the weight of it here. It's got some punch to it too. It definitely feels a little bit different. I don't really know what it is, but yeah, it's got nice punch to it, nice power. It's flying great. So this battery pack, I guess we'll kind of like push around a little bit harder and then see what like the flight time is with it. And then for the second battery pack, we'll kind of cruise around, I guess. We only have 2 of these new batteries. But yeah, like I was saying, I got these for the Chimera. And they might be a little bit too small actually. Like they'll still work, I hope, but maybe I should have opted for like 4500s or something like that. It was just hard to find like big LiPos. Like you can find the standard sizes from like 1300 to 1500 everywhere, but finding these bigger ones is kind of a challenge. I'm guessing it's because of like restrictions like in transportation and shipping and stuff. The control feels good. Still just cruising along here. .5 volts here, or 3.5 volts, sorry. I learned to start doing it on the opposite side. Maybe we'll try going like a little opposite. Like get those sides smoother there. We'll try it again here. Yeah, like my stick isn't very smooth on that side, so. And then when it comes to this side here, I can just go like that, very smooth. Whoa, close to that tree there. Okay, we're starting to get a little bit low now. 3.65 volts. Oh, kind of messed that one up there. I'll try that again. Whoa, really messed that up. Yeah, this quad's like really fast on the rates and like the power that comes from it. I think a big thing is not having a GoPro on it. Like the weight of these batteries help out a little bit. Like when I'm flying the lighter batteries, the thing is just like almost too much, too fast for me, but because my other 5-inch drone, I have the 03 unit on it, so I'm always using a GoPro. But this one has the 04, so I don't really need the GoPro for these like YouTube videos and stuff. And it's just moving so much faster. It's definitely like my fastest moving drone that I have. So we're at 3.6 volts right now, 3.61, and we've been flying for almost 6 minutes. So, and we've been doing tricks and stuff and pushing it kind of hard, not too hard, but some average flying here. I'm just starting to dip a little bit lower than 3.6 now. We're at 3.58. And I'm not going to push these batteries like all the way to the ground. I don't want to like ruin them first flight. I want to try to keep them healthy as long as possible. So once we start getting around 3.5, I'm gonna bring it in for that landing. We're still close by here. Like we're not flying far or anything, so it's not too bad. All right, we're at 3.55. And it's been 7 minutes and 27 seconds. All right, low power keeps flashing. All right, we're gonna bring it in now. It's been 7 minutes and 40 seconds. Good, that was a good flight. It's pretty long with those batteries, definitely a big difference. If I was flying with these little ones, I'd get maybe 4, maybe 5 minutes out of them, so it's pretty good battery here. Now we're gonna plug battery pack number 2 in, take it up again, and just do some cruising around and see how long we get just cruising. All right, so this is our cruising pack here. So we'll just kind of cruise around. I'm expecting like around 10 minutes from this pack here, so we'll just see what we get though. It's a nice area to do some cruising. Lots of trees, lots of open space here. I'm excited to try these out on the Chimera too. And looks like we're getting some low signal over here, so we'll start bringing it back this way. But yeah, talking about the Chimera, the issue with it is that just that big battery that I have on it, like it makes me not want to fly it like more often. Like it's good for like mountain dives and like far long range flights, and that's what the 7-inch is for too, but I would like to bring the 7-inch out more and get like more comfortable with it and just try some different things with the 7-inch. So we'll see how this goes here with it. Good practice going over trees and stuff too. Staying low with them. Just barely touching the tops. This here is where the signal's starting to break up a bit. And then again, I would like to put like the O4 on the Chimera too eventually, and like take the O3 from it and maybe put it into like another 5-inch like bando basher type thing where I'm not too worried about breaking it up. Because this penetration, like I'm so far away, there's a bunch of stuff in my way here, and the penetration of the O4 is just great. And then like also getting close to trees and stuff with the Chimera is more difficult because of that lithium ion battery, the only battery I have for it. You don't have that punch out ability. So if anything did happen with it, like right there, I can just like punch out, make sure I lift over the tree, but it's almost like delayed with the lithium ion. This battery pack's lasting shorter, I think, than our first one. We're at almost 4 minutes and 30 seconds. We're at 3.6 volts, so that's a little bit strange. Maybe because in the freestyle I was kind of doing a little bit of like floating and stuff when I was doing the split S's and floating underneath the trees. But this, I've just been constantly on the throttle the whole time. There's lots of flying in circles here. See, like a little punch out there. It wasn't too aggressive, but with a lithium ion, I'd be freaking out. We're at 6 minutes now, just over 6 minutes and 3.58 volts. Just hit our 7-minute mark here. 3.58 volts still. Starting to get like a little bit dizzy in these goggles. Been flying for so long here without a break. Zooming around. All right, 8 minutes and we're at 3.5 volts. So it looks like we gotta bring it in soon. We'll just keep floating back and forth around us here until we hit the 3.5 volts. And there we go, 3.5. Bring it in, guess we're not this parking lot, we're the next one. All right, and then 8 minutes and 45 seconds, almost 9 minutes there. That was also pretty good. I was expecting to get to 10 minutes, but we almost got to 9 there, so can't really complain about that. There wasn't that much of a difference between like the freestyle and just cruising around, right? I guess because I was on the throttle the whole time and I wasn't like floating and doing dips and kind of letting the drone momentum take it forward at points. So it's good to know these batteries do last a long time. Hopefully I can keep them healthy and they last a lot longer than this, because I find that when I use the brand new batteries, they tend to like last a long time, obviously for the first couple flights, and then they start to die down as you keep flying them, and within a couple months, and they're only lasting a couple minutes like all your other batteries. I think we're gonna try the Chimera next, and I also got a new piece of gear that I wanna talk about, so I'm gonna test that out a little bit and then make a video on that. But if you like today's video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in tomorrow's video.